Ay, 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 ay. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. All right, hi everyone. Welcome to the stream today. Hi, hi, hi. It is so good to have you here with me today on this Wednesday. It is Wednesday. My buns. Okay, let's get the game on the screen. But actually, we have a brand new animated short to watch, so I should probably get that up here first. Yes, I've seen that this has just been posted like an hour ago, so I'm about to get ready to watch that. And we do have housing tours planned for a couple of hours from now. Okay, let me get into the video game. Wait, where's our first housing tour today? It's in NA. Okay. So I'll start in NA, I think. This morning. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, I got a new profile. Yes, we updated the Twitch profile picture with the new avatar. Do you like it? I thought it was cute. Yeah. Brand new picture. We are also working on updating the stream starting soon screen and the outro screen to update it for midnight. So that is currently in the works right now. Okay, it's the video game. It's very FXV coded, is it? I mean, I guess. I'm a bun no matter what. At this point, I feel like the bun situation is transcend FF14. Okay, let's get into the game and get the show rolling here. I'll mute the music for a second too. Hi, hi, hi! Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Yes, Bunny Dink Donk. Yes. I guess we should get all the emotes redone because they're all brown hair. Oh my god, that's very expensive. I don't know if I can do that. Just use your imagination. Yeah, I think what's more realistic is like getting a couple that are new with pinky, or really just getting some boo emote. That's actually what I need to be doing. Okay, let's pull up this thing. Hi. All right. Did we get the video game on here? No. What? Is borked? Oh, the game no work? Oh no. Oh no, I got it. Okay. Fantastic. So I have been working on the next video. This week I think we're gonna try to get out the add-on video first. That's what I've been working on. And oh my god, y'all know how much I love add-ons. And I've been trying out all these new add-ons that I never even tried before. And I think so far I am actually shocked that I haven't been using Plumber before. Plumber is the add-on that I just installed. That now that I've had it, it's so silly. I don't think I can live without it. Like, I can't believe I've gone so long without Plumber in my life. Like, it's insane. It's insanely good. Okay, let's look into the news and things. Yes, I'm in my garrison. Oh, I'm in my garrison because I'm trying to get Apexis crystals for mounts and things like that. I think you also need to spend Apexis crystals on decor too. I have not really had time to decorate my house, unfortunately. I just haven't had time. Okay. I'm so sad I didn't install Plumber so much sooner, right? It would really, like, I felt when I first installed it, I thought, because I think I patched the game at the same time. Like, there was a game update that pushed through at the exact same time that I installed Plumber. And I saw this window right here. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a cool update. I didn't know they were adding this to the game. This is amazing. Oh wow. I guess they're doing this for midnight because make it really clear and easy to read. No. No. No, that's when I found out. Actually, this is Plumber. This is an add-on. So yeah, that seems to be the overwhelming, like, consensus with Plumber features too. It's like, did you notice something that was really intuitive and common sense QOL that made a lot of sense for you and like made the game like just easier to navigate? Well, it's probably Plumber. I love this add-on. It's also made by, isn't it made by same guy that does Narcissus, I think? I think it is. These are windows that I want. Oh my god, this is such a this is such an obnoxious thing that my brain has started doing now that I've been doing so much housing stuff. Now when I'm just trying to walk around the world, the game world, I see assets that I want to have. And I'm like, give me that. I want that kind of window. You know. And some of them they have added, you know. I guess eventually they will add them all. But there's so many little doodads and things that I would like to get. Like this map on the wall. That would be nice. I know that I'm not the only person who's doing this. Yeah. Next on the list, we need to get you to install the Enhance QOL add-on. What? Really? Okay. Well, I'm working on an add-on video today. So today would be the day after the stream for me to do that. Because this is a last chance to get the add-ons in that video. I'll write it down. Yeah. It's the same dev that does Dialogue UI and Narcissus. Ooh. Can't live without it. Yeah, I can't live without it. It's love at first install. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is another add-on. I'm not going to include this one in my video that I'm working on, but I do love it. This is the Garrison Commander add-on. This is if you're incredibly lazy. So it just handles everything for you, basically. You roll up to that table, sends everybody out. I just picked up all the people. I'm going to click this button. Y'all go. You handle this for me. Yeah. I'm not going to think about it. Thank you. There's also one like that for my Shadowlands table, mission table, because I can't be bothered. That's such an incredibly lazy, incredibly lazy. I don't love it. Fancy new channel icon. Yeah, do you like it? I thought it was fun. I literally installed more RAM whenever I felt like my game was struggling because I didn't have enough and it had so many add-ons. I actually did. That's the reason that I got more RAM recently. It's so that whenever I make money, I can get this little sparkles on my... See? Ooh! Yeah! But, you know... I'm still enjoying that one. But when I bought the RAM, it was a lot cheaper, okay? At the current RAM prices, I don't think I would do that. That's, no. What you can do, though, is you can use add-on mana roll. And this is really good. I use this to get me over, to hold me over till I could get more RAM. Basically, it just lets you set up profiles for which add-ons you want to load, right? So you can pick, like I had one for Remix where I didn't need most of these. Default Blizzard frames up when I was messing around with that. Yeah, so anyway. Barbershop because real UI is broken. Why do I have this? Don't worry about it. Did you see the new WoW cinematic? I just saw it dropped about an hour ago and we haven't watched it yet. We're about to watch it. Was wondering why that button disappeared recently. Turns out CurseForge uninstalled Plumber. What? It just uninstalled an add-on without asking you? Oh my gosh. $200 sparkles. Hey Zep, remember the channel icon you designed and I said it looked lewd? And you couldn't unsee it and you scrapped the icon. Actually, yes. Yes, Zeyes. Obviously, I remember that. I remember how you ruined one of our logo designs with your commentary. Yeah, I do. And I think about it every time we're designing a new logo. I do. I think, like, is there any way this logo could be misconstrued to be inappropriate? So thank you for that, you know. Like, is this one gonna pass the Zeyes test? Never forget. Never forget. Zeyes left his mark. Gosh. I swapped a simple add-on manager that replaces this one. Oh, really? Okay. I'll try that one too. But I probably won't include this one in the video because it's a little bit overkill. If you need an add-on for your add-ons, I mean... It'll happen. It will happen to you. Okay, let me mute this song. I don't like that one. I really don't. Okay, the new animated short. Let's see it. Leodrin. Animated short. I'm so excited. I love these things. And the Xalatath one that we just saw was fantastic. Okay. But we got to make sure that the, it's not too loud as well. So let's do a quick little sound check here too. Ah. Now, I know a little bit about Leodrin's backstory and some of the horrible things that she's been through, but I'm going to try to imagine myself from the perspective of somebody that don't know anything about Leodrin. Like with these, my hope is usually that they can communicate to someone who doesn't know anything about the character, you know, the main things that they would need to know to appreciate their growth in the upcoming expansion. Okay. Let's check the audio real quick on it. I'm gonna put it over here. How's that? Manuscripts journal? Oh my gosh. Manuscripts journal. Yes. Was that a fun? Okay, great. Okay. All right, cool. Adds a tab to the spell book for things you can get, like different polymorphs, hexes, and soul shapes. That's one of the main reasons I like playing mage so much. You can turn people into bunnies. You can make someone a bunny.
Logo, but why is it blushing?
Hi, Crumbler. Thank you so much for the 43-month resub. Is she blushing? I mean, she's probably thinking about a husband, though. I mean, makes sense to me. Okay. Are we good? Are we ready to start watching this? Yes. I think so. Okay. Everybody? Maybe just a wee bit higher. Okay. Oh. Teeny bit. All right, let's go. Animated short starts now.
You see, the Sunwell is a font of energy, full of power that has sustained our people for thousands of years.
Whoa.
So it must be protected, and we ask for the light's blessings to keep it safe.
Father, what is the light?
Well, my darling Leodrin, I will tell you what I believe. Defend the Sunwell! That the light guides my steps and illuminates my path. In a world that is cruel and unforgiving.
No.
And when the light flows through me, when I am one with all that is sacred, I know that darkness can never prevail.
Wow. That was horrific. Oh my gosh. This is scary. I'm gonna have nightmares from this.
Lady Leodrin.
Alonsus.
Oh, hey.
Walk with me. I've been told we have much to discuss.
Oh my gosh. It makes me want to play Undead.
War is coming. The armies of the Void will strike soon, and we have reason to believe that it will be at Silvermoon. I need you to send word to the priests, so we can—
Before you were a paladin, you were a priest once, yes?
No, 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 no. Light flow through me. Grant me your grace. Hear me, please.
Priest
Why
underpowered.
would you ask that?
Many of the
Reroll.
paladins I anointed in life started as priests. trying to find meaning after the war they had just lost. Some sought retribution for all the suffering they had endured. Others tried to bury their pain beneath armor. But it was those who did not find peace in the light who became the most dangerous.
We have a war to prepare for, Alonsus.
And we will be fighting this war together, Liadrin. So I need you to ask yourself why the mere sight of me had you grasping your sword.
We're just here for him, elf.
Oh my gosh. That smells so good.
I'm sorry,
Avengers
Alonsus.
shield.
I do not harbor the hate that they do. It's just echoes of when war came to Silvermoon.
Oh my god.
Father?
Darkness can never prevail.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh, Liadrin, I did not know.
Oh my god.
And yet you were right. I became a paladin for every reason you said. Loss, despair, retribution. But when the Sunwell, despite having endured a terrible loss and destruction, was reborn in the glory of the light, so too was my faith and my hope. So I will face the echoes that haunt me and fight for the sacred heart of Silvermoon, knowing that together, with the light by our side, darkness will never prevail.
Holy shit. This was incredible. Wow. That seems like probably the best animated short that they've done.
Light by our side.
Like I really that was heart-wrenching. That was really, really beautifully told. And there was some like really thoughtful moments here too, like when he said that the paladins who don't find peace in the light are the ones who become the most dangerous. And well, it's like once you decide to step on the war path, it's so easy to veer off into just pure vengeance, right? But I think they did a really beautiful job of showing trauma from war here, and like the PTSD essentially that she has from going through this. And then like, man, they didn't pull any punches here either with this scene where she's like, oh, having to bludgeon this zombie. God. Really, man, it gives me a lot of hope for the storytelling of Midnight and going forward. It's like, it kind of made me feel like, you know, there's a time for peace and there's a time for war, and it's almost like the priesthood represents more of a more peaceful time for her in her life, right? But sometimes it's like, man, it's like, is this paladin propaganda video? It's the paladin propaganda expansion, actually. But Alonso's is such a fantastic character too. Like, I always enjoyed him in the priest class hall stuff. And I'm ready to watch this whole anime. Like, where's the rest? 5 minutes. Give me the rest. Where's episode 2? What the hell, man? I'm invested. It was so good. It was so good because it's like they focused on the interpersonal relationships. You know, I feel like that's kind of the best fantasy storytelling, is when you just focus on the human element, the human story here of like grief and loss and trauma and fear, and like having to make the decision of what you need to do and what kind of a person you need to become to survive and protect things you care about. Damn. It was fantastic. We need more. We need more. What are people saying about this? Like, I feel like thinking about this one and then comparing it also to the previous, the Zalatath short. Like, I thought the Zalatath short was them saying, oh, we're not, you know, we're, the Disneyfication allegations are pretty much in shambles. And with this one though was pretty brutal. Like, I'm kind of surprised that they went this far. And I felt pretty scared actually in the beginning. I was like, I got jump scared at the start too. Oh yeah, and then they showed this abomination, like you see the light fading from his eyes. It was I appreciate that they're not afraid to tell the dark part of this story. I hope that a lot of this storytelling philosophy makes it into the actual game. God, I hope. Alistor, I knew somebody would say that. Humanoid element, okay. It's great. It's wow. We had enough hentai cinematics. Did we? Though. It is fantastic. It's just amazing. Is Alonso's voiced by the same person that voices Lorthamar? I think so. I'm not sure. I wasn't really thinking about that. It has a 90s X-Men feel. It really does. She could have been telling the truth about being the last of a long dead civilization. But she could have been lying just to get a convenient army. I think that's fair to say. Yeah. I wonder, though, if they made a full series, they fear the cinematics for the game would feel less special. Oh, I think it would be so worth it to do the full series, because it would pull in people to the game universe that don't know anything about it at all, right? It's just the reach that you get from doing something like that is so worth it. Like, I'm a person that I actually liked the Warcraft movie, even though I could see the problems with it and why it didn't really work for a lot of people, just because I love the game world. But I felt like the problem with the Warcraft movie was they were just trying to do too much, like trying to do too much world building and too much explanation of the setting and all this stuff, when really the best thing that you can do is what happened here, which is focus on the interpersonal story that's relatable. And yeah, it's amazing. Speaking of hentai, hi Zep, I'm here. Hi. Did you see this yet, Chris? This is amazing. I loved it. I really loved it. It made me feel like we have turned a corner with storytelling, because I think this is the strongest animated short they've ever done, by quite a bit. Like, it's an interesting decision that she has to make. It explains a lot about her mindset and her past. And they don't try to tell everything that's happened to her because she's been through a lot after that. Like, didn't she go through torture? Let me double check. I thought that she did. Yeah, she was. Okay, so she was captured and tortured by the Amani's tribes by Zul'jin. And that was a reason why she was you can expect that in Midnight Story she's going to be pretty hostile whenever we arrive there. So, but they didn't try to even get into that part, which I appreciate, because I think that would have spread it too thin. Because they could do an animated movie in this style, and every raid story build up and battle MC all the way to Mana Forge. I mean, yeah, I mean, they got all the material that they need for several seasons of anime. I'm here for it. Yes. That's also a really good point. Seeing how a priest fights cinematically. Yeah, that was awesome. You see like the holy fire everywhere. It was actually really cool. Over here. Yeah. Nothing beats Lord of War Marad, in my opinion. Varian hesitating to go to war throughout the whole series till Marad shares his motives. And he just slams that seal on the order. I would have to check that. Do you want a show like this? Okay, let me look. They already have a built-in audience for the show. Absolutely. Man, this was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking. Okay, so what you got for me? Another thing that I want to say, though, now that I'm thinking about it, is that I do appreciate... One thing I really liked about this short, as someone that loves undead, is kind of returning to us this idea that in game, and in the game world, undead are supposed to be monstrous. Like, they are supposed to be kind of reviled and seen as monsters. And that's why they're called Forsaken, because their families who knew them before struggle to accept them again after the transformation that they've gone through. Like, they see them as like just twisted versions, like corpses, really. And you often, I think, in the game story, this is something I feel like gets glossed over way too much. And a lot of times it's just like, hey, it's still me, but I look different now, you know. But in this short, it kind of reminded you that it's not that easy. You know, after you've become undead, people are going to see you as a monster. They're going to hunt you down. And it's just not the same anymore. Like, the people who loved you are going to be terrified of you. And obviously there's a difference between Forsaken and just a mindless undead. But I do feel like that's something I wanted more emphasis on in this story going forward. And so I actually would love to see more of that, instead of just like, it's still me. You just, you know, you need to accept me now that I'm undead. Like, I always like the storytelling where the Forsaken and the undead have to cope and struggle with the fact that they become monsters and they're rotting, they're falling apart. Like, that's horrific. And I think it makes for some really good storytelling too, especially for the priest undead that like have to constantly grapple with that reality and want to still serve the light. But I mean, isn't it painful for them to channel the light? And it takes a toll on them. And so it takes just a tremendous amount of discipline to do what they do. And it just makes them even more badass. So you sent me March of the Lich King cinematic trailer from 3 years ago as okay, I'll check it out. I don't know if I've seen this from Hearthstone. Oh hey. Whoa. I don't think I've seen this. Oh my god. It's more paladin propaganda. Wow, that was awesome. I can't believe I never saw this. I mean, obviously it's a Hearthstone trailer, but that was badass. It was really cool. Yeah, I'd watch an anime in that style, sure. Yeah, I've actually never seen Arcane, but I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's amazing, even if you don't know anything about the franchise. Yeah. Whatever happened to Forsaken being purely evil? Did they just give up on killing everyone? I don't know. I don't know. I think that they were never purely evil. I think that it was just that each Forsaken had their own very strong will and their own way of personally coping with what they'd become. And some of them handled it in good ways, and some of them handled it in less good ways. Like, I think a lot of the classic era storytelling and questing that you can still do does an amazing job of showing you what it's like actually to be undead. Like the classic Tears Fall and Undercity and all those quests there, like around Brill and all that, they're really good. They're worth doing. Yeah, they were never purely evil, but it's like, I think it's established early on that it's not nice. Like it doesn't feel good to be rotting away. Like it's horrific. It's a horrible thing to be going through. Yeah. Weren't they just being controlled by the Lich King as well then? Well, the Forsaken, no. That's the whole like enchilada about being Forsaken, is that like they were the biggest. It's like, okay, the Lich King tried to enslave a bunch of Zomblas, and did a great job at it, as we well know. But some of those Zomblas were just too much of Chads to get enslaved by the Lich King, and like had such a strong will that they were able to just break away from that, with Sylvanas leading them. Zepla speaking from experience. She's very, very old. Hey. That's rude as hell. Yes, some Chad undead just had too much aura for the Lich King. Exactly. Exactly. That's what the Forsaken are. They just can't be. They're like, they can resist the domination magic. Too goated. Oh yeah, I have this to announce. I'm gonna be on the Realm Maintenance podcast on Saturday at 1 p.m. PST. There's a little video for this, so I don't think I've seen this yet.
Maintenance is about to release The World of Warcraft podcast Realm Maintenance is about to release its 400th numbered episode, and to celebrate, we are putting on a one-day online event that we call the State of the Realm.
State of the
3
Realm.
panels, hourly giveaways.
Zepla is there. Hey, check it out. That's me, and I will be on there for the State of Housing panel. Isn't that cool? At 1 p.m. So I'll be there from about, I guess, 45-ish minute segment.
8 panelists
That's
and community
PST.
questions. It all goes down on February 20th.
Old logo. Hey, we just got the new logo yesterday. You gotta cut me some
this
slack.
Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks to the World of Warcraft team, we will be giving away epic editions of the Midnight expansion,
Yep.
as well as several Ascended Regalia packs. Giveaways happen hourly between each panel. Speaking of panels, they are all about the current state of WoW as well as our hopes for the future. We'll be
Okay.
discussing 3 different topics.
It's gonna be so
The state of
fun.
WoW, the state of housing, and the state of the lore. In the state of WoW, you'll be hearing from Nixium, Soul So Breezy, and Jason Lucas from the Starting Zone podcast. Is
Awesome.
WoW even any good anymore, and what needs to change in Midnight? The state of housing is
WoW's so
obviously
good.
about the newest addition to WoW's gameplay loop, housing. Zepla, Mego Art, and It's the Pink will be giving us
Oh,
the
look, they actually did update this. They work fast. I can't believe he managed to update the logo this quick. That's crazy.
highlights of the system so far, and
This is the
their
YouTube
wish
link,
lists.
Zepla WoW.
And the story, something that is near and dear to my heart, will be discussed in the state of the lore. Join Discordian Kitty,
Yeah.
Ali from the Live Laugh Lore podcast, and myself as we talk about the aftertaste of the War Within and our theories for Midnight and beyond. And we want you to be part of it. Do you have any thoughts on any of these topics, or maybe a question for one of the panelists? Click the link in the description
Yeah,
below
do you have a question?
and submit your hot takes or your questions. We'll fit as many as we can into the stream. So join us on my YouTube or Twitch channel, that's Gaming with Ease, on Saturday, February 21st from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more news and announcements, and I'll see you Saturday.
Okay, so that's on Saturday. So I will see y'all then. Let me get the link for you so that you will know to keep a lookout on the day. Yep, there's a link to the video we just watched. I'm looking forward to that. I really appreciate being asked to appear on the podcast on Saturday, and talking about housing is, I'm always happy to talk about housing. I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed with housing. But the thing is, I actually don't spend that much time building myself. I spend a ton of time coordinating with and communicating with builders and like looking at I'm curious, and I want to showcase as many people as possible. You know, like I want to encourage everybody to take part in the system. And I'm just, when I get time to build, I love it. You know, I just don't have a ton. I don't have a ton of time right now, especially leading into midnight, because I got videos to make. But look at this thing that I did see. Look. Carrots. So I've already learned how to make some carrots for my garden, but here's another way to make some carrots. I thought maybe I could try that later. So it's pillows that are dyed orange, and it's got some grass on top. But what I need is these dirt piles. I really need the dirt piles. Where do I get those? Dirt piles I need. Is there a time limit for getting these things? Like, is it from an endeavor? And I'm going to run out of time before I get all my dirt piles, because I want to build a bunch of garden space inside and outside. And I feel like I got a lot of farming to do for the coupons if it's going to be from an endeavor. Yeah. The Niffin. Do we have any Niffin endeavor up? No, we did Grumbles on Alliance, and we did Drakthir on Horde. Didn't we? I think so. So how am I supposed to get the dirt from Niffins? You might have about a week, but in this week, oh my gosh, there's too much to do this week. We got Love is in the Air achievement to do. I got the Lunar New Year crap to do, and endeavors, and make videos, and do all. I don't have time for all this. I'm stressing. I'm stressed. My horde house is Niffin's level 4 if you need to buy. I do. Okay, so how do I get coupons fast? So I can get my carrot garden done. I mean, if everybody's cycling through the same, like, 3 or 4 endeavors, then can't we just always find someone who has the endeavor active that you need? Is it really, you see what I mean? Like, I guess we don't know how big the pool is of endeavor factions. Because if it's not very big, then that means that we don't have a huge time crunch, right? That means we don't need to stress. It means we don't need stress. Just open Scara vault doors and don't loot anything. What? What? With a Buns Drakthir Endeavor. I guess Scara vault doors is pretty fast. I hate going to Scara vault because every time I go there, it fills up half of my inventory with crap I don't need. And then I have all this crap that I feel like I can't throw away, but I don't want. But I also feel like I can't throw it away. I hate all that shit that ends up in my bags every time I go. And you're telling me to not loot anything? Like, how am I supposed to not loot things? I don't think I have that kind of self-control either. There is even an add-on to see what endeavor and level is on a given neighborhood. What add-on is that? You know what I realized? I think I'm like, you know how Freerin is with finding lots of like kind of useless spells and like small little spells that don't really matter much? I'm like this with add-ons. I think I have the same tendency, but with add-ons. Really, it's just like this thing that I got. Wee. I think I have the same kind of collector mentality with this stuff. Another add-on. Okay. Now, there was another thing that I wanted to pull up here before we do other stuff. Oh, this was interesting to me. Let me turn the music back on. Somebody made this post about how they wanted to learn tanking in preparation for midnight, but they had a sad, sad story to tell. I guess. I just read the headline, so I don't know if it's actually sad, but probably. A month ago, I decided to learn tanking in preparation for midnight. Today, I gave up on it. I struggled to learn a new class, routes, tank mechanics, etc., and eventually managed to do so to an acceptable degree, where I can do a +10 with no issues. That whole process was quite fun, although a bit frustrating at times. What was consistently horrible was the players. Oh my god. The amount of insults and harassment I've received in the past month for going too slow or too fast or not following the exact route they had imagined is uncanny. Not to mention the amount of times a DPS would pull instead of me while fighting another pack, while I'm either waiting 2 more seconds for my ability to come off cooldown so I can pull more easily, or giving the healer a couple seconds before boss to drink for mana. Someone with thicker skin might be able to deal with that, but not me, and I do not want to spend my limited time for playing being insulted. Now I understand it's the community that causes the tank shortage. Honestly, I think this is a great point, and it's easy to hand wave away complaints like this by saying, oh, just join a guild, but that's not helpful. You know, obviously you should join a guild where you can eliminate this, but it's not helpful because really everybody needs to learn how to act right and be polite. Okay. Now I understand why sometimes you get into I don't know if you've ever been in a dungeon where you join it and you're like 20 seconds into the dungeon. Some DPS pulls ahead of the tank and the tank just leaves immediately. They're just gone. This has happened to me a few times. And I honestly, I kind of respect it, because that's a tank that decided they are not going to tolerate any bullshit at all whatsoever. Like they've set their line, and they're not going to argue with you. They're not going to start shit. They're going to leave immediately. But they shouldn't have to do that. They shouldn't have to do that. I hate that this has happened, and that this is a pretty common experience, really, for people trying to learn how to tank. It's scary as hell trying to learn how to tank. Nobody wants to do it, and yet everybody wants to complain about it when it's not going perfectly. Like, I do think that it would not be bad for people to maybe think twice and be a little bit more considerate of the person who's tanking. Because if you don't like how they're tanking, you should probably tank yourself, right? Can't truly appreciate why tanks are like a grumpy older brother until you try to tank yourself. Exactly. This right here. I don't mind constructive feedback, but if you're going to tell me I'm an effing idiot with zero feedback, that helps nobody. I mean, that's harassment. That's just straight up harassment. That's not feedback. That's just someone being a butthole. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, wow. People being mean. In my opinion, I feel like this is community Blizzard let fester since Wrath of the Lich King days. It went from the sniffles back then to cancer these days. I don't know. Like, I personally think that the more people who are playing a video game, the higher the chances are you'll run into a butthole. It's just statistically speaking, it will happen. Because, unfortunately, the odds are not in your favor when you're rolling the dice with random people. I'm sorry to say that. You know, I love everyone, but the odds that you will run into a butthole when you're dealing with a large group of people are pretty high. And that sucks. Every super popular game has the problem, you know? It does. That doesn't make it okay. And, you know, I think that the best thing you can do is join a guild. I hate to say it. I know it's such a cop-out. It sounds like a cop-out, but it is the best thing you can do. Join a guild, or aside from that, because maybe your guild members aren't always available, you know, aside from that, set some boundaries that you won't let people cross. Like, just don't tolerate any bullshit from anybody. None. Okay, zero tolerance policy. It's better to leave the group than tolerate disrespect. Do not tolerate disrespect. Just leave. That's what I would do. You want to tell me how to play? You can get out. To be honest, healers get hit from all sides too. Yes, a very good point. Especially for DPS dying to not interrupting or standing in the bad. So true. Such a good point. Healers also get it pretty bad. I've refused to run Dungeon Finders since Shadowlands. Even though I'm a decent blood DK. I know what you mean. I like tanking on my warrior, DK, and druid. Sometimes the people in a pug. Oh boy. Especially when the DPS decide to lead and pull. I mean, I don't have a lot of tanking experience in World of Warcraft, but I have a ton of tanking experience in Final Fantasy XIV. And I spent years doing it. I mean, that was my main, when I started in FF14, I main tanked on Dark Knight, and I tanked on Paladin. And that was like my beginning main role in that game. So I have a lot of experience with tanking, and I'll tell you that over the years, I think if you love the role that plays a part too, over the years I definitely got less upset about DPS pulling ahead of me. You know, everybody else has their own limit of what they'll tolerate. But as I got older, I noticed I started to care less when other people are pulling ahead. Like, if it's me personally and I'm tanking, and DPS pulls ahead, you know, whatever. I'll aggro it again. Because I guess I'm too old and tired for this shit. I won't get mad about it. I don't care. Okay. Unless it's like to the point that we actively are having a problem with completing the dungeon and like I can't keep up with the situation that you are creating, I'll just roll my eyes and be like, well, this is annoying, but I'm going to cope with it and we're going to complete the dungeon. That's my approach. But I'll tell you, when I started as a tank, I didn't feel like that. When I started as a tank, I got really pissed when people would pull ahead. I got really pissed because it's like, are you challenging me? Respect my authority, you know? But as the years go on, eventually I was like, well, whatever. You know, you spank it, you tank it. I hope you don't die. Good luck. GG.
Zepla on
Oh, you
light
died?
sticks, Zepla on light sticks, Zepla on light
That
sticks,
sucks.
Zepla on light sticks, Zepla on light sticks.
Hey, Coronai. Thank you so much for the 47-month resub. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you can let them know. You pull it, you spank it, you tank it at the start. That's true. When you entered your 5th decade on this earth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I decided to play Warrior when I first started playing FXV. 14 has plenty of people who are nice, because I was new. Also, a decent number of people who were impatient and said mean things. They would just phrase it in such a way they'd probably not get in trouble. Yeah, the reporting was a big issue in 14. You would get reported just for telling someone like, hey, have you considered using a defense cooldown? You would get reported for this. Not all the time, but it was known to occur. How dare you speak to me that way? Yeah, if he dies, he dies. If you pull ahead. When DPS pulls ahead of tank has one extra mini game in the dungeon to do. Running around after mobs. I guess a lot of it does depend on the difficulty of the dungeon, right? In FF14, dungeons are not difficult. So it kind of doesn't matter if someone pulls ahead. We don't have Mythic Plus, okay? Like, if you're a tank, you can handle it. You can like pull it the entire dungeon. It's fine, you know. But in WoW, if you're doing it in Plus and it's a high key, I mean, you could have a serious problem. You could really not be able to keep up, right? Have you considered putting tank stance on? You don't pay mess up. Yeah, they're very limited. It's hard to screw up a dungeon in 14, to be blunt. I would like to do some M plus and Midnight though. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to get into it a little more. I don't know if I can. I hope so. I'll try, but whether or not I can actually do it, that's we're all gonna find out together. This topic has me thinking I may be the reason for some tanks to quit tanking. Hey, you know what? I'm really proud of you for recognizing that. It's always good to have a moment of self-reflection and think about it. Sometimes people don't even know that it's not good to pull ahead of the tank. That's something that not everybody knows, actually. So don't be too hard on yourself if you think that you might have been doing that. It's okay. That's another reason why, you know, as a tank, maybe you shouldn't just automatically assume somebody's being a butthole because they're pulling ahead. Maybe they just don't know. They're not supposed to, right? They're trying to help. That could be a case. Zep, you said you want to do M plus back in Dragonflight when War Within comes around. War Within was really bad. I mean, in my personal life, I loved the expansion. I just had too much too much horrible things happen in this time period, and I couldn't really focus on M+. So hopefully Midnight's gonna be more chill for me, IRL, so that I can, that I can, like, you know, invest more time into things like M+ progression and stuff. Yeah, I did some, but not much. I'm having flashbacks to griefers claiming that Ice Mage is their playstyle. I know people like that. I do know people like that. But... when has your life been chill? Hey, man. Hey. There was a time when it was a lot more chill. Before, I mean, I would say before 2022, it was pretty chill. Like from 2015 to about 2022, things were pretty good. Things were pretty chill. One weekend in 1993. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay. Oh. Harsh Mage, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your support of the stream today. Raiding was very fun with the Buns and Zepla at the start of the war with it. It was. It was. The Narrow Bar Palace runs were so much fun. I'd love to do some more, but we'll see. Okay, so we did watch the animated short. It was such a banger. It was incredible. Her journey of loss, despair, and retribution. I hope that everybody sees this animation. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it because it's fantastic. And I was really impressed. I felt emotions. I actually thought I might tear up at one point. I really did. I couldn't believe this. Everybody seems to love it in the comments as well. Just quickly scrolling through here. Seems like people like that was really good. Everybody loved it. Hell yes. Give us some more cinema in Midnight, please. Keep it up. What's it called? It's called Leodrin Animated Short. That way you'll find it. It's on the official WoW channel. All that is sacred. Really amazing. I think it's the best cinematic they've ever did. Yeah, absolutely is. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we still have time before we got some house tours planned today. I have been doing some scheduling and some organizing of the streams lately. Can you believe that? Yes. Me planning ahead for the streams. Yes, I have content that's actually planned and organized that I planned the previous day. It's wild. Like, this is truly a new era for me. This must be Zorpla. Are you suggesting that I am not Zepla? I'm actually Zorpla, and the real Zepla was the brown hair one, and Zorpla has done away with Zepla. Oh, I wanted to watch this video. Oh, that's right. I want to watch this video. The Hazelnutty video. I saved it for the stream. Yeah. I love Hazelnutty. Hazelnutty is probably one of my favorite WoW creators. I have watched Hazel for years. I just love Hazel's content. And I know that Hazel has... I think that she got started with the channel, her channel, by covering pet battles. I know that pet battles are a really big deal for her. And so for her to make this video called Is Midnight the End for Pet Battles, that was really concerning. Is this actually the end? Because I just got into pet battles myself. I never did pet battles before, and I just got into this. And I need to know her take on the situation, because this, if that's true, that would be incredibly stupid, I think. Because we just got housing, which is incredible casual content. And you know what else is incredible casual content? Pet battles. And we just found out that they want to let us have our pets run around in our houses. So this is a perfect time for pet battles to be having their moment in the sun. And you're going to tell me that now, of all times, is okay, so let's watch it.
Hi, I'm Hazel, and today I want to go over what's happening to pet battles in Midnight. There are a lot
She does the best raid guides. Absolutely, she does. She has saved my life.
of rumors
Sometimes.
flying around about the death of pet battles right now.
Right, okay.
Some of it's misinformation, and some of it is true. In this video, I want to look at what changes they've
Look
actually
at that
announced,
pet!
what it looks like on beta, and get to the bottom of what all of this might mean for the future of
Baby.
pet battles. Let's start by looking at the blue post about pet battle changes in Midnight. This is from last October during Alpha, but as far as I can tell, it's the most up-to-date statement we have.
Okay.
So back in October, Kaivax said that the pet battle system is being iterated on in Midnight. They listed a couple of goals. For players who love collecting pets, there should be significant numbers of pets to collect. For players who love to do pet battle combat, that will be available. As time has passed, they've seen fewer players enjoying pet battle content, so this is an area they want to iterate on.
Iterate is doing a lot of work there, isn't it? Iterate sounds like PR speech, doesn't it? We've noticed fewer players are enjoying pet battle combat, so they can't say get rid of it because it's gonna piss people off. Iterate. You know, it's kind of like how they started saying tuning instead of, we need to do some tuning for your class.
There will be some new pets in Midnight that are capable of
They
battling.
can mean improve?
And all parts of
Maybe they mean improve. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'm being too cynical. Okay. I like the optimistic take.
the pet battle system that were implemented in previous expansions should continue to operate as they have before. So that is a wordy way to say that pet battles are not going anywhere.
Not going away.
But moving forward, the system does look different.
Okay, but what jumps out to me on this post as a red flag that concerns me is that it says in the first builds of the Midnight Alpha, we have several goals. So the promise that pet battles will continue is only valid for the first builds of the Midnight Alpha, isn't it? And this is a worry.
4. So that is a wordy way to say that pet battles are not going anywhere, but moving forward, the system does look different. I think we can boil this down to two main takeaways here, and both of these things can be seen on beta. First is the expansion and emphasis on peaceful pets. This has always been a thing. Balloon pets, for example, have not been able to battle.
Right.
Same thing with your Argent Squire. Children, that
plushie.
kind of thing.
I like plushie.
You don't level them, they don't have a relevant quality, but you can still collect them, name them, and summon them to enjoy the cosmetic of the pet.
I'm glad that they didn't allow you to battle the child that follows you around. That
In
would not be
Midnight,
okay.
for the first time, the majority of new pets to collect are now peaceful pets. Peaceful pets is also a
What?
flag in the pet journal. You can now filter them in or out of a given pet list with a checkbox in the default pet UI. These guys can come from many sources, including quests and treasures, and all new wild pets are
What? All of these new pets to cannot battle? Oh my god, what?
now also peaceful, so how you collect them is different. When you come across a wild pet in the outdoor world in Midnight, instead of battling against it to weaken it, hitting it with your turnip and the weakening blow, or one of those dogs in Super Bark and then throwing a bunch of cages, now you will simply right-click it to collect it. That's it.
You just click
Finding
on
it is
it!
the hard part. As we saw in the blue post, though, there are still some combat-capable pets coming to Midnight.
Oh my god.
However, it's not many. I looked through the journal on beta and I counted around 9 that are directly tied to new Midnight content, with a couple of more being from new Family Battler achievements and things like new time walking. Some examples of new—
Okay, but do you think this is a cope? But do you think that maybe they're changing it to a system where you just pick them up because they want to move battling to? They want to change the system a bit, so like later on they'll add a way for them to battle, but they just want to rework the way you engage with the system right now. Oh my god, that feels like such a cope. It feels like such a cope. It's going the way of archaeology, but they put so much effort in it. It's a fun system. What about
new combat capable pet, Blitzkrieg, Doe Child of Flow, the Dragonhawk Munchkin,
I'm so
Gortham,
upset.
Kai.
So
or
some
Preyseeker,
are battling,
that
yeah,
kind of thing.
like 5.
Princess Bloodshed is a particular favorite. If your dream is to crush through your old pet battles on brand new pets in Midnight, it can still happen. However, to put into context the amount of battle-capable pets, I counted at least 57 new peaceful pets in the journey in the first patch of Midnight. Most of the new pets are peaceful and will not need leveling. We do have in Midnight a new Pet Safari achievement, and this is 100% peaceful pets. So again, you're not battling them, you're not throwing cages, you just have to find them and then click on them.
Is this because of Nintendo? Is it because of Nintendo? I thought that was just a meme. You know, the pet battle patent. Is this really? Is this because Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, they got the patent for pet battle? That doesn't say. I thought that was just a meme. Okay, let me check. According to Reddit, Nintendo didn't patent summoning characters to fight as a whole. They patented a very specific Pokemon loop, which requires a throw to trigger action. Throw item, creature appears, battle starts. But I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a copyright lawyer. I don't understand any of that shit. We're pet battle. I don't know. I feel like that can't be it. That's old news and they lost that patent. See? So it wasn't it. That sounded like BS anyways. They just don't want to do it anymore. They just don't want to make the pet battles anymore. But why? Pet battles are so cool. Like, it's not going to be interesting to just right-click 100 pets. Okay? Like, you're going to finish this safari achievement in, like, an hour. Then what? This is super...
Which should make this much faster. I cannot speak to how rare these all are. That is something I'm going to find out when this content actually comes out, so we'll see how fast it actually turns out to be. The second takeaway from that blue post, one thing that they did not mention that is notably missing from Midnight Beta is any form of new pet battle combat. We do have new pets that can fight, but at this point there are no new fights to actually pit them against.
It's over.
They have added new Family Battler achievements in the Midnight pre-patch for Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, and Northrend, but all of that is against existing trainers. As far as I can tell, we have no new pet tamers and no new pet battle world quests in Midnight zones.
This is like them throwing you a bone because they know you're sad. This is what this is. It's like, oh, you're sad? Just go do this old achievements then.
Also, on the topic of those new Family Battler achievements, they are a little bit old-fashioned to do. You can only fight those old tamers once per day per account, which means it's going to take a minimum of 10 days of pet battling to complete one of those achievements. That's not unprecedented and it's not necessarily a problem, but it is notably old-fashioned compared to the more recent Family Battler achievements. So let's talk about what all of this means for the future. First of all, that right-click to capture new wild pets. That is controversial. On one hand, some people feel that just right-clicking a pet to capture it is too simplified, may be dumbed down and strips the essence of pet battling out of wild pet collection. On the other hand, it removes a great deal of busy work out of collecting pets for collecting's sake. If maybe you weren't going to do any pet battles in the first place, or maybe you're happy doing pet battles with the pets you already have, this makes it much easier to get new pets. There's no more minutes.
Okay, but you can already easily get new pets if you don't feel like battling them by going to the auction house and buying the pet that somebody has already battled for you and obtained from the wild, right? If you don't feel like doing that and you just want to collect pets, that's why that you can sell these on the auction house and buy them on the auction house, right? That was my understanding. So it sucks. Like, I'm new to pet battling, so I don't feel like I have as much stake in this as someone who might have spent the last, decade or more working on their pet battling skill and is like, loves it and is good at it. And now everybody can just right click and get the pets in the wild. Like, it's over. It's over. It's like archaeology. Y'all are right.
Long wild captures. There's no more pets self-destructing before you can cage them. And there's no more...
Oh, wild pets aren't cageable. Oh, okay. You can't actually trade the wild pets. You cannot cage and sell wild pets you catch in the world. I see. I'm an avid pet battler enjoyer. I'm 200 wins away from the 1K PvP pet battle achievement. I'm so sad about this stuff being basically gone in midnight. I always enjoyed going out into the world and doing the battle for the pet that I wanted. A friend of mine started WoW in Dragonflight and collected almost all pets before War Within even came out. Wow, really? He has more pets than Annie. I mean, most people I know that pet battled used an add-on, so I don't understand how engaging it was. That's a really good point. Everybody was using the add-on. So I guess they've seen that as a problem. I think that's a valid point. I did do a pet battle dungeon recently. I did the Dead Mines one, and it was an adventure. Still in the game, still can battle, still can do old stuff, just no new pet content basically gone. There's a reason that people are worried, you know, no new content combined with the blue post about this and what's happened with archaeology already. You know, we've seen systems we love go the way of the dodo, and this could be next on the chopping block. You know, it's reasonable. It's a totally reasonable whenever you don't see any new pet trainers in the world and the majority of the new pets can't battle. Like, that's a reasonable worry.
Or repeatedly engaging pets to look for higher quality levels either in the frontline pet or in the backline. Depending on how you look at it, this either simplifies it far too much or takes out a lot of needless busy work. My take is that we currently have thousands of different battle-capable pets, and even the people engaging in pet battles, which is a pretty small fraction of players, are using a tiny fraction of their pets to actually complete fights. In my opinion, peaceful pets make sense. This saves me from leveling and upgrading hundreds of new pets that I will likely never use in battle. Not that it's our problem, but it probably also saves a ton of development time not coming up with stats, breeds, and new battle abilities for a pet that, again, is very unlikely to ever see actual use. I like that a huge chunk of the new pets I collect in Midnight are not going to need leveling or quality upgrading, which is going to save the burdens on my pet battle charms. In my opinion, the emphasis on peaceful pets is the best part of these changes, and that makes sense. Next, going back to that blue post, let's talk about this line here about seeing fewer players enjoying pets.
I think my worry with it is that it's not going to have any sense of a RPG progression, right? So if the goal now is just to collect pets by going in the world and doing that, I think that's something that on its own could end up feeling fun. Like, I'm a big collector player, but my worry is without like different ways to maybe spawn and find the pets that you collect, if it's all just here it is, click on it, you're done, I feel like that's not going to be very satisfying in the long term. When I think about why it's fun to collect mounts, for example, I think about waiting, like really camping rare spawns like I did with TLPD, or like I did, you know, maybe going out and, I kill a boss and has a chance to drop the amount that I want in the world, and that's exciting for me. Like, I wonder if there could be some kind of exciting way to pick up some of these pets that doesn't involve pet battling, but that makes you feel like, oh, I either got lucky doing this, so I feel good about it, or maybe like the more you collect pets, the more kinds of pets you're able to discover, almost like you gain perception on that, if that makes sense. I think that could be a way forward with it too. If we want to move away from pet battling, I think I would want them to focus on the sense of roleplay progression with it. So it's a satisfying journey for you.
Pet battle content. Saying that they want to iterate on that implies that they want to get more players into pet battle combat. Now, at this point in development, how that is being accomplished in this first patch of Midnight is unclear to me. As far as I can tell, there's no new on-ramps for getting into pet battles, there are 0 new tamers to come across, and there's no innovation at all for pet battle content.
Bunny!
The last big idea that we saw Blizzard do for pet battle content was pet battle dungeons, and after doing 5 of them, Blizzard seems to feel that that format is played out. This line here makes it sound like they're working on something new.
For players who love to do pet battle combat, that will be available. As time has passed, we've seen fewer and fewer players enjoying pet battle combat. So this is an area we want to iterate on.
Or at least paying lip service to the concept of a future for pet battles. I think that in the past couple of years, pet battles have gotten kinda stale, which might be why it's become so niche. A pet battle is a solved thing, and the most efficient way to engage with them these days is to just grab a strategy, a rematch string, and a script from a third-party website, and then mash one key to victory.
That's true. I learned how to do that, and that's what I think most people are doing at this point, because it's the most efficient way. But is that really the best way to engage with the system? Isn't there a more fun way to go about it? I mean, I hope that's where their mind is. I do. I hope that's where their mind is, and that it's not, how can we retire this because no one cares, right? I think that's the heart of the anxiety around this issue. We want them to be thinking, how can we make this more fun because players aren't doing it? Not, how do we just retire it and focus on other things because players aren't doing enough battling, right?
I do this all the time. I think you could compare them to the state of mission tables in Legion or BFA. Yes, there was a combat minigame there of arranging different types of troops and countering enemy abilities. Yes, you could actually play the minigame, and I'm sure some players did. But TLDR missions and add-ons like it went big for a reason. In reality, it's a success or fail, there's a clear right or wrong answer, it's a solved property, and most people are going to use an add-on to solve it.
So true.
I think
so
that if they want to bring life back into pet battles, they need to try something completely new and unexpected. I couldn't even tell you what.
Totally
It would
agree.
be expected. The second option, and one that is unfortunately very possible that they take, is to just kind of let pet battles fade away into the background like archaeology. This is what I think a lot of people are afraid of.
Yes.
And given how niche pet battles have become, I think it is sadly kind of possible. I would not be happy with that, but I don't think there would be enough general outrage to justify Blizzard kind of bringing it back and keeping it going. As a collector, I am excited about the variety of cute new pets, and I am looking forward to leveling less of them. For battles, I'm disappointed but not surprised to see less kind of copy-paste pet battle content in the new expansion. My hope is that they get out of the box and try something new, but if they're going to do that, it is not in this first patch of Midnight, unless I have missed something big.
Yeah, it's definitely not in the first patch of Midnight. Or in the first few
that's
patches.
where we're at. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about these pet battle changes in the comments of this video or on my Twitch stream, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
All right, well, this was a really great video because like I said, I'm new to pet battles. This is something that even though I played WoW for many, many years, I never really paid much attention to until recently when I decided, well, I mean, how hard can it be to actually get into this? And I've enjoyed it. But I do agree that just using rematch strings or whatever to finish the battles isn't necessarily the most engaging way to go about this. And I really appreciated Hazel's take that, like, just because all of the new pets can't battle. Not all, but a lot, most can't battle. This isn't necessarily the reason to panic about this or worry. Like, I think having an optimistic hopes for what they could do with the new system that's focused more on collecting and a more fun and engaging journey, like that's what we want, you know. But can we have any confidence that that's what's actually going to happen? Or is this just it's just click on pets going forward? You know, I would like to do something more with them than just click on them and now I have them, you know. Though I guess, you know, it could be that we'll use them as furniture. That's going to be their role going forward. So whenever we can put them in our house, maybe you can resize it. You can just stick them anywhere you want to in your house. And just use the pets furniture as decor. Yep. So I guess it's changing. It's not all changing immediately, but changes are occurring that seem to be going away from you being a pet battler and more towards you just being a collector of pets and making it easy to collect pets. I don't know. They haven't said a lot about what iteration means for them. It could mean something good, like improving, or it could mean something bad, like saying goodbye. This is linked to the video. I love Hazel, and I really appreciated hearing her take because she's way more experienced with the whole pet battle topic than yours truly. Okay. But speaking of, it made me laugh when she was talking about TLDR missions. That's such a good point. Like, didn't I just say I'm standing here at my garrison? Bingo. Hi, add-on. Hi. Please do my mission and then set up the new missions for me. Yay. Send all the missions. Awesome. Can't wait to see what Radish comes up with in the pet furnitures for real. Is this music from my garrison? Is this inside my garrison music? I don't know if I ever listened to it. Yeah, I guess it is. Wow. Crazy. I have a jukebox. I don't think I unlocked the jukebox, but it's a nice song. Okay, so I have a little while yet before it's time for our housing tours today, and so I wanted to take care of some other stuff. If we wanted to go to do the Crown Co boss, any bun, I would love to do that. I can heal, and yesterday, oh my gosh, it was so stupid. Yesterday I got lost in Maradon trying to find that stupid elder that was in there. I'm not going to do that again today. We're not doing that. What I would like to do, maybe finish up the quest that gives you 25 coins. Like, just do that. Be done with it. Wait, I'm on NA. That means I haven't even started that quest. Heck. Well, we'll do Crown Co boss first. What I like to do, after checking on my garrison, sending out my missions, I go over here and I check for this rare spawn silt hide that's supposed to drop him out. I have never seen him here. I check every day. I'm starting to think Sildhide is a lie and that he doesn't actually spawn here. He's supposed to, but I have never in my life seen him. And I check like every day for years at this point. And I don't think I'm on a very populated server, but I guess he's just not there. Okay, anyone else for Crown Co-Boss? I don't think so. Let's go. The other boss I like to check for while I am in Draenor is Pound Fist. I'm looking for Pound Fist. Let's see. Handy notes will show every spawning spot with a little pink. So I'm gonna go check, see if he's here. I check this every day too. Pound Fist, I think it's easier because his not as a high traffic spot as Silt Hide. I did get him on EU already by doing what I'm doing right now. Pound some fists real quick, yeah. Hey, Dungeon Finder is paused. Why? It says paused. Let me try to rekey. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go look. It's such a stupid mount. Like, I honestly don't even want it that much, but it's rare. That makes it good. It's not my favorite, but it's so rare, so I'll be happy. And it's one more mount for my collection. Try checking in war mode on. Oh, that's a really good point. Oh, that's so smart. I should, but I can't turn on war mode when I'm not in Stormwind, right? I don't think I can. I think I have to wait. I think I have to go back to town to turn it on. It's rare, so I want it. Yeah, exactly. That's WoW brain. Like, have you ever got a mount and then you know you're never gonna use it? Never. Never again. But you need it because there's achievements, you know. There's achievements for the more mounts you get, then you get more mounts. For like getting the mounts. That's why you want more mounts, so you can get more mounts. Okay. Let me turn on my correct appearance. My character. Yep. Hummel, the anti-hero. Oh no, my cast bar is on top of this stuff. It looks so bad. I need to move it. Oh my god, I can't deal with it right now though. Standing in the gunk in this thingy will hurt. It is actually pretty hard to heal if people just stand in the gunk. Looks like people are not doing that anymore. First few days of this though. You know what else makes it hard to heal? Not wearing pants. I found that out too. Toxic Wasteling. Oh man, I wanted to check out their transmog, but they went away too fast. So how many tokens do I have so far? Do I have enough to buy something good? Well, I have... Yes! I have 100. Oh, this is great. So this is this add-on here. It is Plumber, and it shows at the bottom of my bag inventory how many love tokens I have, and it also shows how much time is left on the event. This seems like something that should be default, but it's not. So I want to go back to town and buy something. But I have to put them in the bank, right? I think so. I have to get the other ones out of the bank so I can buy something good. I think it's 100 tokens you need for the mount. Let me get the rest of the tokens that I put in here. Oh, is the Warband Bank working again? Yes. Okay, let's go. Oh, hey, let me see if my bunny morph will work. No? Oh no. My buddy morph? What the hell? The seed of renewed souls. It's not work. Yes! Okay, it works. So all I have to do is make a macro that will combine it with my speed buff. Okay. All right. This is gonna work. Fast bunny. Yeah, I have it. But I didn't put it for resto spec. That's the problem. Okay, let me go back to enhancement. Yeah, check this out. Okay, so bun maxing. That's what we're gonna do. Must have a melee weapon. Oh. If only there was some kind of add-on that could alert me to when I don't have my weapon equipped that I'm supposed to. Maybe some kind of aura that it could weekly trigger. Okay. Fast bunny mode. But this got a 10-minute, it's got a 5-minute cooldown, I think. But I made the macro where it will turn me into a bunny and cast my 60% speed buff. Every time. Unfortunately, Ghost Wolf does overwrite the bunny. So that's why we have to use the other one. But I can use this and it stays bunny as well. So I'm now bunny shaman. Great. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to get back to Stormwind. That's right. I forgot. Trying to go back to Stormwind to spend the love tokens on loot. Yeah. Hi, Zep. Your night elf is adorable. Oh, thank you so much. Loving all the pink, purple, and fluorescent shininess that they've added in. This, I totally agree. I totally agree. I just finished a pretty intense grind for, the Night Fae Winters set. This isn't it. This is it. Winterborn. I love this set. And I have farmed so much anima to get this crap. So there's the campaign color, but I really like the Winterborn color. So that was so worth the hard work. I think that's probably, it might be my favorite set in the game. I'm not sure. Maybe my favorite set for a male armor. Okay. Midnight's gonna be fun with people raiding with town teleport, cloaks, and Ring of Dalaran. What? What's Ring of Dalaran? Okay. So what can we buy? I have 102 tokens on me, don't I? Where are my tokens? Did I put them in the bank on accident? Near the bottom. Token? Huh. See, I don't see them in my bag anymore. Let me try to reload. My problem is it keeps starting over on alts. I hear you. That has been my biggest problem for years, actually. I have such a huge issue with alting around. It's okay to alt, but I think for me, it's got... Oh, there it is. For me, it's gotten so serious that it really prevented me from making progress. And it's been difficult. I think, though, if you can, like, get into a class fantasy that really speaks to you, it's more likely you will stick, right? Do I want this? Okay, so we have 102 tokens. Oh, I really want these, the weapons. What are we thinking, chat? The weapons are 30 each. The sword is so pretty. The bow. Mace, I don't really care about. Oh, the ensemble. I need the ensemble. That goes without saying. That's highest priority. Okay. One sec. Today is Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, we have a builder who we're going to be visiting in a minute. In about 20-30 minutes or so. So what is the Ring of Kirin Tor? It's a ring that teleports you to Northern Dalaran. Ooh, really? How do I get that? That sounds really handy. I can't ever have enough teleports. For my shaman, I just keep it on, I think I keep it on Heart of the Forest. Because I'm farming anima. So much anima right now. You need to make an alt to get it. Okay, if you do the quest from the event on an alt, you'll get 80-ish tokens each character. Oh my god. So it's the same best strategy for getting the coins of Ancestry. The best strategy is to do this 100 times, basically, on alts. So you go and do the quest that you, like, charge up the staff. And you do that 100 times. Okay. Well, let me do the first... I haven't done it on this character yet, because we're on NA right now. There's 100 coins max per character. What? Why? Okay. Well, I have so many alts that it's really not a problem. I was thinking, you know, normally before an expansion launch, I like to spend time leveling alts, but that's kind of not an issue now. Okay, let's go to Moonglade. Because we just had Legion Remix, which got me to level 1 of every single class. And so now I have multiple max level characters of classes. I think I have like maybe 3 warriors. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me go turn this in. Can you do the Omen quest multiple times on your account and still get the coins? Okay, yes, I haven't done this yet. I need to do this. And we need to charge up the staff. It dismounted me. I need these flower crowns bad. Warriors mission. Alistor, hey, you know what? You aren't gonna believe the amount of hours I've actually put into Warrior. Omen is actually here. With some missing health. That's weird. Omen's here, but nobody's... We need a group for this. I'll ask in guild chat. I'll make a group. Because Omen's just here. Oh, it's not a raid. Custom. Omen. Lunar. New Year boss. Omen. Buns. Buns. Okay. But yeah, anyway, Alistair. I looked up my playtime with the account played add-on. And I actually have over 1,000 hours on Warrior. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so crazy? Yeah, y'all can, how many people do you actually need to fight Omen? I mean, this is just on NA. I think I have a lot more time put in on, EU. So that, and Death Knight numbers really surprised me. But that was Wrath. All that time was in Wrath. What's the app that causes the quest to scroll look? It's called Dialogue UI, and it is amazing. I love that add-on. It just looks so much better than the ugly, normal, questing add-on. I'm working on a video this week about all my add-ons that I need and can't live without. Oh, we got a tank. So that should be out ASAP. I'm not going to script it too heavily or anything. I'm just going to try to get it out as fast as we can because I got other videos I need to make too before early access next week. Early access next week! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so hyped because I did play a little bit of the beta, and let me tell you, Silver Moon is so beautiful. So beautiful. I think it's some of the best artistic work that they've ever done in this game. It's going to make me want to play a Blood Elf. I probably won't because there's hair in here, but I'll think about it. I will think about that pretty hard. 12-hour video incoming. I'm really gonna have to restrain myself. I don't know how I'm gonna keep this video short because I got at least 14 add-ons I want to talk about, and I don't want it to be a half-hour long video. So I'm gonna have to like haul ass through my recommendations. I have to time myself because it will turn into an hour-long discussion. We can't be doing that. Which add-ons would you recommend? Well, I have, I guess part 1 of this video is out already. And it still holds up. So I put out an add-on video on my Zepla's WoW Realm channel, like, I don't know, like a year ago. And I checked and all those add-ons still work. And I still use all those. So that would be the first stop. Would be that first one. And then this one's going to be like the follow-up to that. I rolled a Blood Elf Paladin in Remix, so I would have one for midnight. You gotta. I mean, how do you watch that Leodrin short and not have a Blood Elf Paladin? Oh, I didn't realize this is Zepla. Hi! Thank you for watching. Okay. Are we ready? No, we need everyone here. Fastest way to get there. Can we summon somebody? No, we can't. Highjawed a Moonglade. Yeah, you could. Yeah, we don't have a lot. Oh, wow. That's the blindfold from Illidan, right? I think this one looks the best. It's the cursed sight item that you get from killing Illidan in Black Temple. Really, you need this if you're gonna play Demon Hunter and be serious. This is just, it's a simple black blindfold. That's, I personally, I don't like having the green glow peeking through the blindfold. I don't want that. I just want a simple one. Like, how hard was it to add that on character creation? Or why can't the Void Elf ones have blue glowy eyes? You know? Okay. You can use the scroll to warp here from our capital city lunar festival. That's the fastest way. It's like one quest where you fire off a bunch of rockets and then they give you, oh wow. They give you the teleporty scroll to come here, but that looks really cool. I always like the crouch animation for Blood Elf female and Void Elf female. I think it looks the best. As a rogue, I've always jealous of this crouch. And you get to use it on your mounts too. Beep. Do you use the default settings for Platinator? No, actually. I'm using the custom profile from Plus Mouse. It's called Curved. Oh, I have the link. I have found it. That's the one I use. But they're all the default ones are really good as well. So I love that Platinator is just really easy to use out the box. It's not confusing. It just works. Okay, everyone here? I'll delist the group. Ready? Okay. Let's do it. Wait, do you even get coins for this? I don't know. It doesn't matter. What matters is completion of the quest that I opened. It's just gonna drive me crazy. Good job. The coins for the quest only? Yeah, we have to do the quest. Oh, it's actually 750 Cenarian Circle rep. I didn't know you get so much for that. But I wanted to do the quest for you charge up the staff, but it seems like I don't have it. Why not? Maybe it's because I did it a previous year? And that would be why? That doesn't make sense. The staff quest is one time only forever. What? That's so lame. What a pain in the ass, really? Wow, that sucks. Okay, well, guess I can't do it on this character. That's super annoying. Well, do y'all want to do some molding really quick? We could do that because I have a little bit of time before I need to go do the house tour. We're going to start that in about 10 minutes or so. So, it's something we could do next. N.A. Molin? Zep, want to see a neat little druid thing? Yes! It might be our last days to do it. Yeah, for a long time. It'll be our last chances. Oh my god, I forgot that this is where... Bro, I forgot this is where my Hearthstone is. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is hard to get out of here. That's why I made it my Hearthstone. This is on... Oh, I can just use Heart Dalaran. Okay, it's okay. You dollar to out. I made that my hearth specifically because it's so difficult to get there. I love the music there though. It always makes me happy. Okay. Molin. Dr. Ogenki. Hello. I am doing amazing. I'm extremely excited about Midnight Early Access next week and all the adventures that we're gonna have together in it. And Heron, you're coming soon is big. Wait. Yeah, Dornagal is where I need to go. Dornagal is where I need to go. Every time I would teleport here, I get confused about where I'm supposed to be going. Every time. Every single time. It's like walking in a room and you forget why you're in it. Every time I feel like that in the portal room. Any buns don't have mole? We have a lot of buns that don't have mole. Okay. What will be the new mole in Midnight? That's really the question. What will we mole for when there's no mole to mole? Okay. Maybe there will be a void mole to go for. Mole is the best mount though. Ah! I really like this bug actually. I'm heading to lever 1. And we need to make this a raid. And I need help inviting people. Because I need to get up for 1 second anyways. Do we have levers here? Wait, am I in the wrong spot? Or are we moleless? There's no lever. There's no lever. Yeah, we need to remake the group. Yeah. Someone else on another server must make group. Yeah, we have to reform. Because it's not gonna work. My server, someone has already mold. They stole the mold ahead of us. Okay, Ethan, can you invite? Ethan's got one. What am I leveling first in Midnight? That's such a good question. It's actually it's a difficult question because I want to main Shaman, I think, Enhancement Shaman, but I want to play Heron Shaman, and Heron don't unlock with early access, so I might start with my Rogue instead, or the Hunt. Probably the Rogue. I'll probably start with a Rogue instead because I don't think I'm going to change my Rogue to a Heron. I just see her as a Night Elf. It's hard to see her as not that because it's like my first character, you know? Well, not really, but she is the tribute to my first character. Warrior, don't you have like 10 race change tokens available? Yeah, I do. I have so many. Specifically for Heron changes. Yes. It's a mount we can get to drop from Ringing Deeps. Yes, but all of us have to work together. But you're welcome to join for this. If you don't know what to do, you just stand and wait for the boss to spawn and then tag it. That's all. That's all you have to do. Super easy. Looks like we have someone at each of the levers. 1, 2. Do we? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do. We're good. We're good to do this. If you're level 80, you can join in one invite. I think you can be 70. I think you can be 70. It's fine. You just have to be able to get to Ringing Deeps so you can tag boss. In fact, you probably don't even have to be level 70. I don't know if we can summon you. Stand, wait for the boss to spawn, tag it. Pretty much, yeah. Good summary of open world content in WoW, for real. Well, I hope that with Prey, it's going to become more interesting. They kind of tested out Prey in Legion Remix with the Heroic World tier, and I loved that. I thought it was way more interesting. So, my only thing with Prey that I wish they would have done different is I wish that when somebody gets stuck in the 1v1 against the monster that's pursuing them, that I could watch them fight. Like, you remember in Final Fantasy in Baja where we had duels and you could watch somebody fight the boss? I loved that. I thought that was really cool. Everybody enjoyed like seeing, like cheering on the person who's in that, you know, the arena space. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see someone fight. I asked about that. I asked the devs about that, and it's like you get put in your own instance when you fight the enemy, and I thought that's so lame. I want to see some. I want to, like, you know, get a zone-wide alert that someone is doing a 1v1 versus the Nemesis boss. And you can go watch them do that. If you aren't one of the 5 people on levers, go here.
I haven't watched the stream in months, but hope you are doing well.
Hi, Silver Node. Thank you so much for the 53-month resub. I appreciate it. And I understand. Thank you so much for the support today. I'm doing really good. I'm excited for midnight, and it's just a really hype period of time right now. It's busy, but it's really exciting. I'm going to be on a podcast on Saturday, the Realm Maintenance podcast at 1 p.m. And then next week, I'm expecting to be on the Twitch front page. Yeah, that should be happening on Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'll be on the Twitch front page. I think it's at 11 a.m. PT. So I should plan something cool, right? To do. Yeah. I will think about that this weekend. I think that might be my first time on the front page in my 10 years of streaming. It's crazy. I'm ready. I am ready at a lever to summon the mole. Really like this axe because it's a one-handed axe, but I like how you can carry it on your back like that. I need to find more axes that do this because it looks gigantic. It's actually, I think it's from Wrath. I like to go hunting down some back axes. Are we? Oh, not everyone's here yet. That's fun. Yeah, no bunarchy. You were on the WoW front page before for 30 minutes, I think. Oh, really? Max. Yeah. Max. Wait, Night Elf can be shaman? Only on the streamer client. I'm just kidding. I'm using a gleeful glamour item to turn into a Night Elf and be a shaman. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Are we ready? Are you ready?
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
We did it. Let's go. Woo! Good luck, Buns. May the moles be ever in your favor. May we be blessed with many moles. I think I'm feeling good about this one because last couple times we were not lucky. And that means this time we're going to be lucky. That's how that works. Haven't seen a mole in a while. I already have mine too, so if it drops for me, I can pass it over to somebody who needs it. Gambler's fallacy. I'm sorry, what? What is that? I don't... Okay, everyone's here. Good luck! I got a crappy axe. It's not even a bax. It's not a bax axe, so it's not good. Did any bun get lucky? Or are we moleless? Dang. Okay, it's time. It's time. For our house tour. Let me get in touch with our builder. For the house we're gonna visit. If any bun wants to come along for that, you can just stay in the group. Let me send out a message. One sec. Any buns for house tour? Quick little tour. Alrighty, let's go. I have heard back from our builder. And if you want to hop in, you can. Oh, what portal did I just click? Where am I going? Okay. I've been debated a lot of times by bunarchist mages who like to put portals to random places where they're not supposed to be on. Okay. Coming along for the house tour? Let's go! So this is Chase's house, aka Malaysia. Here. What, you coming along too? Which house is it? Oh, there's just one. Okay, let's go. Thank you for having us today. Hey guys, I want to share that I was leveling my 3rd character and choose to play on the classic zones through the Catachrome time. It's been amazing. Oh wow, that's awesome. Excellent choice. I also enjoyed the Fiona's Caravan quest. I think Cataclysm questing is a really good choice. It's pretty fun. They put a ton of effort into that, revamping all the questing experiences back then. I'm so happy to hear that. Anyone else feel like the mole people and the Lucky Do people would get along? I really think they would, because the mole people send you out looking for random treasure in the mines. Like, have you done that? The little event where you have to, with Mirit, I think his name is. You're basically looking for Lucky Doos, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there's still so much I want / need to do. Okay, I'm gonna be really... I need to get up for 1 second and then we'll start. Also, Ethan, you have assist if you want to add anyone else to come visit. Okay, I'll be right back. Smells weird in here. But what is the cause of the weird smell? It's not a bad smell, but it's weird. It's almost like fruity. Like maybe it is a bad smell. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's check it out. This is Chase's house, aka Alishka here. Let's go take a look inside. Let me slow walk. I think, which plot is this? We have some walkway to get in with a water feature to our right. Ooh. Feels like, what's that dungeon in Kultiris? Let me... Throne of the Tides? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is this actually the same plot that I have? No, it's not. It's close. It's close to the plot that I have. Well, I love the little walkway with the garden. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of thing, especially right on the water. Okay, I'm going inside. Do you think it's mold that I smell in my room? Maybe Shrine of the Storm? Could be. Oh, you know what? I should use the camera tools add-on that I just got. Yeah. I think I can use it to hide my character. All right, so this is a beautiful entryway. Oh, this is really smart to use the tent here as part of the entryway. It really elongates the space, doesn't it? The netting. Okay, so we have sort of a nautical feel with a boat cabinet right here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And we have a little reading nook to the left. Let me try to... Cozy fireplace. Oh, this is a cute little seating area. Made with a couple of planks, I think. That's nice. With the fishing rods up here. It's pretty cozy. I like the idea of putting the fishing rod on the wall. It's another little seating spot. Wait, which way should I go first? Okay, let's go left first, because I think that's where everybody else went. Ooh. Oh, it's we have another like boat decor up here. Okay, so I think, yeah, it's kind of like a seaside vibe. Ooh, this is smart. Is this custom? Yeah. Small little raised platform area here. Oh, that's a really cool. To help divide off the room a little. Mm-hmm. And you can stand up here and see the rest of the room. Sort of, it's a pub, a little tavern. Hey guys. But yeah, I really like the canoe on the ceiling too. Just gonna try to pan slowly so everybody can get a good look. I'm ready to have a pint. Oh, that's like a lot of mugs on the wall. We got beer over here. You know, this place has probably got the best craft beer We have a... Is this a window? Oh, it's a window down to the kitchen. This is like the smoker. I can almost smell it. I'm imagining this is a smoker for barbecue, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's the cooking area. Can I go in this door? It's a pantry for the kitchen. Makes sense. It's back rooms. This is cute. How did you make that? Oh my gosh, I'm being rude. I am opening doors and just leaving them open. Wait. Oh, okay. It's the toilet. If anyone's gone through the curtains, that's the new night room, which will be another Borealis situation, but it's barely a skeleton at the moment. So we have a Borealis theme. And here's a toilet. Borealis toilet. This is the toilet paper. We got extra TP. It's always reassuring when you go into a bathroom and see extra TP. That's nice. I'll leave you to it then. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. We're really in Borealis. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. I need to turn on camera tools so you can see this better. Okay, let me see how to do that. I forgot the command, but I did install it. How do we turn it on? /WCT. There we go. All right. All right. This is good. Are we going to talk about the fact Zepla just barged into that bathroom without even knocking? Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is amazing. Okay, stop the movement. Let's walk around a little bit. I love Borealis so much, and you made it at home. You can live in Borealis. Check it out. It's a cozy little library shop by the water. Can I go out there? Okay, I think I'm not supposed to. Sorry. I'm touching stuff I'm not supposed to touch. Let me get my character back. So... what about in this? This is so cool! Oh my gosh. I feel like it would be so fun to decorate all these tiny little houses that you made. And it also just makes the space feel gigantic. That there's all these little like stores and shops and places that you built. Oh, wait. You know what? What are you doing? We need the music. There we go. All right. That's more appropriate. So this is it seems like a door. It's a custom door here. The boat up top. It's like for shipping. What's going on here? Are you sitting on the door? Oh, because it's actually a chair. Get out of there. Stop that. We got bunarchists in your house. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is so amazing. Oh my gosh. My phone just almost fell out of my pocket. It's such a great idea and so well executed. With the water wheel. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm like, see if I can get to a really good vantage point. Are there any rooms that I've missed? You've made this so convincing. I actually can't, like, I don't know which doors are real and which ones are the false facades of shops and things. I'm obsessed with your house. Let me see if I can, I think if I could try to get to the middle, then we can do a good shot of it with the camera tools. Eee! I feel like I shouldn't be going there. Well, I'm a shaman, so I can walk on water. Right. Okay, let me try to stand here with the camera tool. Can I zoom out more? Okay, that's good. That's good, I think. This gives you a pretty good view. It's genius. This is genius what you've done. It's really amazing. Isn't it? I love it. Oh, 1 sec. Let me write. One sec. Okay. What do you think? Yar. Okay, I gotta stop the movement. Amazing. 1,000 out of 10. Let's explore the rest. Wait, is this... Oh, didn't you say... I think our builder said that this part is the new night room, which is just you're working on. It's a work in progress this way. Oh, so this is like... It's kind of cool. You can see behind the scenes. Oh! Okay, so this part is a work in progress. And that's pretty neat. So we can get a look at how this is built as it's being made. This is amazing. So like you made a little shop here. Going up this way. Wow, you're building a whole town. False front here. And what's in this? I will fall off. It's pretty exciting. On this stair where I am doesn't work with RP walk. Well, you just gotta jump. Maybe it's because... Yeah, you gotta jump. These buildings will all be little vendors too. I love it. Can I jump down from here? Yes. Always run in the house so never notice. That whole area is a work in progress. That's really cool. Thank you for letting us see that. Yeah, the false doors are really clever as well. Not too much this way. Well, you know I gotta poke around a little bit. To see what's here. Oh, I actually don't know about this item. This decor item? I don't think I've seen this before. I was saying is that the whole house is gonna turn into a hotel at some point. Oh, so the house part is like the Borealis Hotel. And so it's like you arrive at the docks and then you check into your hotel. I can't wait to see all that. I mean, it's already pretty amazing. Don't you think so? I also love the all the little nautical touches everywhere. You know, it's a very cohesive theme. We got another toilet. You need some TP. Can't be using this. Using TP in the bathroom upstairs. Awesome. Well, this is absolutely amazing. Really great work. This is amazing. Thank you so much for letting us tour. So this is Malayshka's build, aka Chase. So Chase, I really appreciate your time today. It was awesome. And whenever you finish the build, if you don't mind, I would love to come see that too. Very warm and cozy feel, it does. Okay, so I have another builder to visit next. And my appearance changer just wore off. Looking forward to it. Honestly, seeing the work in progress is really cool too. It was really neat. Okay, our next builder is on EU, so I have to swap regions. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You put down the recalibrator. That's exactly what I need. Let me do this first. I hope our next builder isn't in a hurry. Because I gotta do this. This is urgent. Night elf, please. Nope. This is what we have to do before Harrenir is released. I mean, Volpera is not bad, but I'd rather be Alliance. I like Volpera, but I want to be Alliance. I also like Goblin, but it's not Alliance. Heck! Oh my gosh. This thing doesn't last forever too. So like I'm on a timer and I could fail. No. No. No panda. Orc is fine. But I don't want that. No. Oh my gosh, am I screwed? Hey, maybe we can do Nolan on EU as well whenever I go over there. Oh my god. I'm stressing. I'm stressing. This might not work. It's not looking good. Shit. Come on. Come on. Please. No. Running out of time. How are there so many that I don't want to be at all? Am I the problem? Am I just too picky? No. No. I just have high standards. It's not my fault. It's Blizzard's fault for not giving me the Night Elf Shaman we needed. Why can't I be a Night Elf Shaman? If a furball can be a damn shaman, and a Murloc can be a shaman. I've been around for 10,000 years. I can't figure out how to send a lightning bolt. Oh my god. Please. No! 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 God! Oh my god! No! Bad end. Oh my god! That's it. Failed. I mean, do they really twitch in their sleep? I didn't know that. It does look pretty comfortable. Let me stop that! Okay, the other builder's actually waiting. Let me swap. Yeah, let me swap because they're actually waiting right now. I hope they didn't see that. Okay, let me open my other battle net. I can get over there. Punished by the gods for your hubris. I have to type in my entire BattleNet now. Ever since they updated the BattleNet, it used to be a drop down, and now they have made it harder. Okay. Did y'all see that animated short today? We watched it at the start of the stream. So good. Okay, I am logging back in now. And if EU buns want to come along for this, well, hop online. We're about to start the group and get going. Hey, do you think that the new login screen music is better? I think it's so good. I think it's actually really good. They went all in on the beat with the main title music. I think it's great. I think it's probably one of my favorite ones that they've done. It's great. What's your thoughts about the housing that WoW came out with so far? I'm obsessed with housing, and I made a general video about it on Zepla HQ. But we're about to go look at a house right now. A pretty crazy one. Okay. Any buns for house tour? Hop on in if you want to. Do I want ally or horde first? It's up to you. I'll get our builder in the group. And if any buns want to come along, I'm on EU now. Yes. Let's do horde. Okay. Sounds good. What's my account played on EU? Let's see. Almost 6K hours. But mean, I have basically 3 accounts of played time, if you think about it. I have my NA account, I have my EU account, and I have that OG vanilla account that I'm trying to get back. Hey, why is this in the sky? What is the orb? You see that? Okay, well, let's go over to our builder. And we're gonna visit the Horde house first. Dry Desert Isle. That's weird. Set to years. Huh. $248 days. So not rookie numbers really. Okay, so there's no exterior, but the inside's nearly done. All right. I will make a group if anyone wants to come along. House tours. Zepla. Touring. And if you want to hop in, you can if you want. It's on EU right now. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Hold on. Yo. This is epic. Oh. Oh my god. This is the Tower of Barad-dûr. Is it not? Yes. Yes, it is. It is the Tower of the Dark Lord. This is incredible. This is our builder here, Mad Spatula. Passageway is up here. Okay. Should we go through the mines? The Golem Passage. Am I too short? Okay, I made it. I mean, I should be able to make it. I'm like a halfling. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can make it. Eyes always watching. Oh my gosh. I do not know the way. Where'd you go? Ah! Oh my gosh. I think I actually got myself stuck. I think I actually got stuck. Oh no. Oh, I did. Whew. Hey. Sorry. Oh. Okay, up here. Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. It's already awesome. Look up. Okay, let me stand here. How many balls of lava is this? You want to see the eye up close? Yeah. Okay, Zep. I'll make a beam. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to see it. It is Mordor. Matt Spatula is out here building a beam for us so we can see the... This is great. Thank you. Hey. Thank you so much. This is just for y'all. Oh, wow! This is so sick! This is so sick. Can you see anything? Oh, you fell! Oh, good thing there's a ramp. No. Incredible. Then at last his gaze was held, wall upon wall, battlement upon battlement. Black tower of adamant, he saw it. Barad-dûr, fortress of Sauron. All hope had left him. The dark fortress of Sauron. This is great. Do you think the HOA will have a problem with the dark fortress of Sauron being in the neighborhood? Or do you think it's alright? Seeing as it's indestructible, isn't it? So sick. It's fine because it's inside. Yeah, it's all right because it's as long as you keep your Tower of Barad-dûr inside, it doesn't violate the HOA rules. Your best view. God, I almost died. Oh my god, I almost died. It's treacherous. Okay, it's a dangerous journey. It is very dangerous. This is the way. This is the golem path. Let me kind of go back. Yeah, I fell off. All right, going back. Go back up. Okay. Oh, made it. Thank you. Oh my god, I fell again! I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I am not good at this. I'm so sorry. Try again. I'm progging the tower, okay? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Dude. Okay, let me just... Too bad you can't, like, you know, summon me up there. Because clearly... I have issues. I think maybe the wolf form makes me too fast and I can't handle it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is not difficult. This is not a jump puzzle. Okay. It's just... Okay. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna be really careful this time. Whew, made it. Incredible. Fantastic work, Mad Spatula, and also thank you so much for making the ramp up here so that we could really see it. But man, like the spikes. This is amazing. What do you think, chat? I knew it the moment I saw the tower. I was like, yep, she cannot climb it. Yes, you know. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. Mad Spatula says this took forever to make. This is amazing. Let's go to the next part. Okay. You may guess what the next part is. Oh, you know what? Okay. What do you think? What do you think it's gonna be? What do you think the next part's gonna be? The mines? Will there be... I mean, I feel like we're not going to the Shire, right? We're going... It's not the Shire, for sure. If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest I ever been. Oof. Oh, right! The Mount Doom, of course! Right! This is the ring! Cast it in the fire! Destroy it! No. No! Hey, Buns, do you think you could trust me to cast it into the fire? Do you think I would? Be honest. Would you trust me with this task? Hell no. This is the way back. Where Gollum lurks. This is so great. That's amazing. That's all for now. Still making one. Mad Spatula. Hold on a second. Do you have social links? Actually, send it to me on a DM. I'm gonna DM you right now. If people want to, like, share it. Do you have it posted anywhere that I can share? Okay. Yes. Oh, are you actually streaming right now? So Mad Spatula is on. Let me just type. TikTok as Mad Spatula TV. On twitch.tv, Mad Spatula. Not streaming right now. But builds are always on TikTok. So go and follow. I put that in the chat. Go and send a follow to Mad Spatula. Where is my precious? This is amazing. Up. Where am I going right now? Oh, I'm gonna follow you so I don't get lost. Didn't you say you have another build? Oh yeah, that's the precious. There's the ring. Cast it into the fire. I see you put like kind of a glowy effect there. One ring to rule them all.
What's taters? Precious.
Potato. Okay. You think I would cast myself in by mistake? So true. I would just fall off. Because I slipped. Okay, let's go to the ally build. Let's go to ally build. Synarchy? Is that like Bunarchy? On my way. Ooh. Is it the mythic Dimensius mount? Wow. You're gaming also. Can you tell us about this build? It seems evil. Also. Let me change my flight style so I can get a good look. Hide player. Can you see that? So this build is basically a crypt where the vampires hide. With many mystery inside. Ooh. Okay. Well, will I get stuck in it? Is the question. I have rooms to make here as well. Okay, so it's still a work in progress. Okay, so it's a vampire crypt. Ooh, look, it's a goblet. Okay. I lost my character. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is really neat. Like the grating that you made here to help it feel more like a crypt. It's a good plot choice for it too. Hey, a bunny! Oh. This is the way? Okay. Going in. Thought Venthier. Wow! Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll do the cinematic panning here so we can all get a really good look. This is so cool. What did you put on the walls? And what's this texture that you're using on the floor and walls to like give it this dungeon type like evil look? Because it's hard to imagine that this is even the same house that we all get, right? Like every floor and ceiling has all been completely covered with this like stony, rocky thing. I feel like the music we gotta fix too. Yeah, we gotta fix the music. So it's not thematic. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's walk around. There is some roses. What's this item you used to make this? This is really appropriate. Transformation item. The fire. Sandlayan blood orb, it's called. Ooh, what's this glowy portal you got? 2000s gothic vampire vibes. Yes. I'm so obsessed. Okay, so we have like a little castle courtyard. It feels like to me. You see that? Cool. This is so amazing. Wow. It's really beautiful too. Like it's a little scary, but it's also really beautiful. Okay. Hee. Oh, careful here. Uh-oh. If you fall, you must run back. You can sit on the pillows. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking cool. What a vibe in your house. It feels like a dungeon or like an incredibly ancient place, you know? Wow, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. I almost fell. Oh my god, I almost fell. Okay, we can't fall. Can't fall. Because if I fall, I have to run back and I will get lost. There's a seating area. How is this so creepy and cozy at the same time? Amazing. Sometimes, you know, this is a reason I really like touring houses myself, because screenshots, I feel, don't always do it justice. Like, look what's here. We have fog coming in through, like, outside. It's like a foggy night. There's stars shining outside that. You know, this is something that's, like, you have to experience. Wow. This is such a genius idea, too. To put all this dead leaves on the bottom really gives you this sense of it being ancient. Okay, you can walk on the light. Can I go through here? Where'd everybody go? Oh! I follow you. Oh, it's gonna be a future room. Got it. Can I sit here? Still in the making. When the storage limit goes higher. I hear you. I hear you. Wow. I love this place. It's amazing. What an ambiance. Looks almost like Scalabance. Yeah, actually. Right now I'm having issues with storage limit being on 5K. What level is your house? Oh. I'm still learning how to use this camera tools add-on. But I think it's nice. You're level 7. Wow. I feel like I'm in Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Such a good show. You know, that's kind of the energy I feel. Come here. Walk carefully on the light for a better camera. Okay. Walk carefully, he says. Wait, when you said I can walk on the light, you don't mean I can jump on it? Like, I'll fall, right? Won't I fall off? Oh my gosh. 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 You can walk on the light. Oh! I fell off! Well, I mean... Elevator. Oh my gosh, are you gonna help me? I'm too short to jump on it with my tiny little leg. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Help me up. If there's a way to fall off, you know I will. You know what? I will just, exit and come back in. Yeah. That's probably the right call. Okay, so we went this way, and then through the court. Oh! I didn't fall this time. Okay. Immediately forgot that I didn't want to fall off. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's amazing. I made it. I made it. And yes, this is a really good spot to, It was pure luck. It was pure luck that it didn't fall again. Completely. So I have a memory of 5 seconds. Incredible. Well, this is the build of Mad Spatula, and I put Mad Spatula TV TikTok there in the chat, who you should follow, because Mad Spatula said that all the builds are being put on TikTok, so you can check them out. But I really appreciate being able to you know, explore and see it in person. You know, it's just a special kind of magic. It's really, really cool. You're excellent at building evil towers, I noticed. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for letting us tour. It was awesome. Really cool. don't hesitate to reach out if you build stuff you'd like us to come and look at on stream. I'm always happy to do that. All right. Well, with that, I am going to go for the day because I need to start. I need to record a video today. So I have a lot of video work I need to do right now to make sure we get a video before the end of the week. So I'm gonna jet. Take care. Amazing. Well, I loved it. And we have more tours planned for tomorrow in the last block of the stream tomorrow. I'm trying to schedule in people ahead of time so that we can have a more organized plan, which we did today. And so that was pretty good. I'm gonna go get to work on our video for the week right now and get it out as soon as possible. So I've really got to go get to it. Thank you so much for hanging out today, Bun Buns. Keep an eye on Zepla's WoW Realm, my WoW YouTube channel, where we're gonna be posting videos. I'm putting shorts pretty often. I'll probably post a short first, right after I end the stream. So, thank you so much for coming along. I really enjoy getting a chance to showcase the incredible work that builders are putting in. You know, like that's... It just... It fills me with joy to see this kind of creativity come out of the community and see the people express themselves through the system. Like I see it as art. I see it kind of as like showcasing art, and it's just so wonderful to see the progression of these ideas and see them come to life. It's awesome. So it's been really fun for me. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Does she still play FF14? Yes, I did. I'm actually all caught up on the recent story, and I enjoyed it. I actually really liked 0.4, and I'm looking forward to the next patch. We're kind of in a lull period right now with 14, because the next patch is a couple of months off, and we are in a hype period for WoW, because we got Midnight Early Access next week. So I'm putting a lot of focus on WoW this week and next week, and probably for a lot of March. But as we get closer to the next major FF14 patch, of course I'm gonna be playing FF14 patch too. So yeah, I'm happy with the general direction it seems like the game's going in. I do feel like recently it might have turned a corner for the better in FF. So yeah. All right, see you later. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.